Ashabul Kahf will go to Jannah with them. And he was the. So how can it be that you'll send him to Jannah and I can go and I will go to Jahannam if he's the dog of Ashabul Kahf and I'm the dog of your friends? He's addressing to Prophet Islam. How can we carry that, especially that type of aspect, especially from what Grand Shaykh Abdullah is saying, that one of the characteristics of dog is that if the master throws stones at him, that when the master calls him back, he comes with the tail wagging. How do we develop that inside ourselves?
Practice. You have to practice. First, you have to practice to put yourself in that situation, thinking and putting yourself in that situation, not just to read nice words. Well, if he does this, what am I going to do? If he does this, what am I going to do? Then you are going to see little things that's happening and put yourself in those shoes. You know, for years, when Shaykh Efendi was washing people up, I was putting myself in their shoes. Shaykh Efendi was training me that way, not to say, Shaykh Efendi is yelling at you, I'm safe. But to really put myself as if Shaykh Efendi is yelling at me, washing me up, it is my fault. You understand? It's not easy. I'm not pretending, really, and it's very heavy. So, if you are going to train yourself with that, you will become. But if you're not training yourself, you will not be. Then, training. First, thinking, putting in your heart, putting in your life. What if he says this? What if I'm going to? That is still theory in your mind. Then small things that's happening to other people, put yourself in their shoes. Then small things that's happening to you. To say that you belong, that we become dogs to our Shaykh, it is a dua. It's just a wish. So then count to see how many times we are being not that dog, we are being a köpek. We're being a saldran. When the Shaykh is saying and then we're rebelling, then look to those times and say astaghfirullah. Don't pretend that we are. Because the believer also is not going to say, I have 100% belief. The believer is the one who thinks, I have hypocrisy. It is the hypocrite who says, I have 100, who's very sure of his faith. But those who are not listening to our sohbats, now they're listening too. I'm seeing that tone is changing. They're smiling a little bit here and there. Very good. You should listen more. Before you didn't listen, now you listen. One way or another, you're going to listen. Yeah. But you're not going to give yourself excuse. This is the thing. Giving yourself excuse. That's why Shaykh Efendi, you ever see me giving excuse to Shaykh Efendi? Why are so many people giving excuse? First, try not to give excuse through the tongue. Then later, you understand how to process it through the heart. It's pretty simple. Then you understand so many times, even if it's not a big deal. It's not the words, but it is what is behind that, and you're just going to continue. So you're not going to be, that time the owner is going to kick at you, yell at you, it's okay. I'm not saying we're all humans. We can feel a little bit here and there, but to have control over it, to step on it, that is the whole key. Like I said, some people, they puff up like balloons. They're always sitting like this, with a little poke, and then they explode. And they forget that time, Saleh? Saleh is here. They're sitting like that, and then Shaykh Efendi telling Saleh to imitate, and he's putting a cushion. He's just sitting like for the first time I see he's sitting like this a little bit. In this Dergahı in the Merkaz, poking? Shaykh Efendi is not poking with pins. He's taking the cleaver and the knife and he's chopping us to pieces. So, to reach to that level is high. It's very difficult, but practice. Like I said, first, stop your talking too much. Now people, they don't talk, but they text. The reason is this, the reason. Don't. Understand. Think a little bit more. So many of you are intelligent. but you're not thinking. Think. Inshallah. So, Assalamu alaikum.